I'm not sure how it started, but something's changed. There's more noise, more chatter, more posts that feel off. Like the room is full of people who don't belong. I've seen posts that seem too perfect, too polished. They don't feel like real people. They don't sound like real people. They don't even look like real people. We used to have a community, a place where people shared, debated, connected. Now, it feels like we're being watched, like we're being manipulated. We can't let this slide. We can't let our voices be drowned out by bots and AI. We have to act. We have to report. We have to protect this space. So if you see something that feels off, if you see something that doesn't feel like a real person, report it. Do your part. This is our home.
We're talking about content that doesn't feel human. It's written in a way that's too perfect, too logical, too repetitive. It's like a machine trying to mimic a person, but it's not quite there. These posts are flooding the subreddit. They don't engage with the community. They don't ask questions, they don't respond. They just exist like static on a screen. These AI-generated posts are often filled with false information. They are designed to spread misinformation or manipulate the conversation, often without anyone even realizing it. We're not accusing anyone of wrongdoing, but we are asking you to be vigilant. Because when bots and AI start to dominate, the community starts to fade. This is a shared responsibility. We all have to do our part. If you see something that feels off, if something feels too perfect, if something feels like it doesn't belong here, report it. You might think this is just a problem for the mods, but the truth is, every comment and post shapes the conversation we all share. When bots flood the space, they drown out real voices and distort the truth. You're not just a passive observer, you're part of the community that decides what gets seen, what gets heard, and what gets lost in the noise. Your voice matters more than you know. The more we let AI posts go unchallenged, the harder it becomes to trust the information we're exposed to. It's not just about bots, it's about the integrity of our shared space. By reporting these posts, you're not just helping the mods, you're protecting the very idea of what this community stands for. You're defending the real conversations that matter. This is your moment to take action. Don't wait for someone else to do it. Your responsibility is to keep the conversation real, honest, and alive. Do it now. This isn't the first time we faced this. A few years back, we saw a sudden flood of automated posts, all designed to derail meaningful discussion. We worked tirelessly to clean it up, but the bots were relentless. They mimicked real users, making it hard to tell what was real and what wasn't. We fought back with tools, with rules, and with each other. But the bots kept coming, faster and smarter than before. It felt like we were losing ground. The bots weren't just spamming, they were shaping the conversation itself, pushing us further away from the truth. That's why we're here now, because the fight isn't over. The bots are still out there and we need to stay vigilant or we'll lose what we're trying to protect. You know when you're playing a game and someone starts spamming the same thing over and over? That's what's happening here. It's like a robot is trying to trick everyone into thinking it's real. These robots don't care about the rules. They just want to make noise and mess things up. It's like a loud kid in the classroom who won't stop talking. But we're not helpless. We can help stop them by telling someone when we see something fishy. It's like when you see a broken toy, you tell the teacher so it can be fixed. You don't have to be a detective. Just let us know if something feels off. It's like telling the teacher if someone is being mean. We all have to help keep things fair. So next time you see something that doesn't feel right, just hit that report button. It's easy, it's quick, and it helps keep the place safe for everyone. Let's make sure the internet stays a place where real people can talk, not robots. That's how we keep things fair and fun for everyone. We've seen a sharp rise in AI-generated content. It's not just random spam, it's coordinated, persistent, and designed to flood our community. These bots don't just post, they comment, upvote, and even try to manipulate conversations. They're not just noise, they're a threat to our community's integrity. Reporting isn't just about flagging spam. It's about protecting the real voices that make this community meaningful and valuable. The first step is simple. Look for the signs. AI posts often lack depth, use repetitive language, and don't engage with the discussion like real users do. Once you spot something suspicious, act quickly. The three darts are your first line of defense. Use them to report before the bots spread further. When you see something that feels off, it's not just a feeling, it's a sign. AI-generated content often lacks the natural flow of human thought. It's like reading a script that's been written by a machine, not a person. This is where the system gets its first clue. The platform flags content that doesn't match the usual patterns of human interaction. Think of it as a digital fingerprint that helps identify when something is out of place. The system doesn't just flag the post, it starts a chain reaction. It checks for patterns, looks for repetition, and scans for the telltale signs of automated behavior. It's like a digital detective working behind the scenes. Once the system has enough evidence, it moves to the next step. It's not a final judgment, it's a call for human eyes. Because while machines can detect patterns, they can't always understand the nuance of human intent. This is where you come in. You don't just watch, you act. You report what you see. Because the strength of this community depends on everyone doing their part to keep it real and human. The real trick isn't just in reporting, it's in knowing what to look for. These bots are smart, they adapt, they mimic. But there's a pattern, a subtle clue that separates human thought from machine logic. They don't just spam, they spam with precision. They target conversations, inject noise, and drown out real voices. It's not just about volume, it's about control. This isn't just a technical fix, it's a moral one. We're not just fighting bots, we're fighting for the integrity of this space. Every report is a stand for real connection. The twist, it's not about being perfect, it's about being persistent. Even one report can tip the scales. Keep your eyes open and your voice strong. Together, we're not just defending this community, we're defending the truth. Stay alert, stay active, and keep reporting. This is our fight. Underneath the surface of this chaos, there's a science at work. A silent algorithm, feeding on patterns, learning from every word, every click, every like. These systems don't just mimic human behavior. They adapt, they evolve, and they grow more dangerous with every interaction they have. We're not just fighting for the integrity of our community. We're fighting for the trust in how information is created and shared. Every post, every comment is a data point in a larger machine. And if we don't act, it will keep learning, keep growing, keep spreading. This isn't just about bots. It's about the future of how we communicate, how we trust, and how we stay human in a world that's learning to imitate us. Imagine a city where the traffic lights are controlled by a malfunctioning AI. Every light turns green at the same time, and the streets become a chaotic blur of cars, honking and crashing. It's not a city anymore, it's a mess. This is what the subreddit feels like now. The traffic lights are the rules and the AI is running them. It's not just a glitch, it's a system that's lost its sense of direction. Every report you make is a signal, a single light in the dark. But when enough lights come on, the system starts to reboot. It's not about being perfect, it's about being present. We're not just fighting bots, we're fighting the silence that lets them run unchecked. Your report is a vote for the future of this community. Don't let the system fail. Be the light, be the signal, be the voice that says no more. This isn't just about bots. It's about keeping the city alive, one report at a time. You think you're seeing something weird, but it's real. These bots aren't just random garbage, they're organized, they're persistent, and they're here to stay. They mimic real people, but they don't care about your feelings. They're not here to connect, they're here to disrupt, to confuse, and to take over. This isn't a glitch, it's a pattern. A coordinated effort to flood our space with lies, to drown out the truth, and to make us doubt everything we see. Little sponsor break. Check out the Amazon Echo Dot 5th Gen smart speaker. There's a QR code on screen and a link below to see it. Now subscribe and let's keep going. You don't have to believe me, but the numbers don't lie. The bots are growing, and if we don't act, they'll be everywhere, and we'll be too tired to fight back. You think it's just a few posts. It's not, it's a flood. A flood of fake voices, fake opinions, and fake intentions. They're here to drown out real conversation. These bots aren't just spamming. They're mimicking, they're arguing, they're pretending to care. They're trying to trick us into thinking they're real when they're not. This isn't just about content. This is about trust. This is about truth. If we don't act, we lose the ability to know what's real, and that's a dangerous place to be. But we can fight back. We can report them. We can call them out. We can be the ones who don't let this silence the truth. So don't ignore it. Don't dismiss it. Don't think it's not your problem. This is your problem, and you have the power to stop it. Myth number 2 is that AI posts are harmless, but nothing could be further from the truth. These bots are spreading misinformation, manipulating discussions, and undermining the integrity of our community. They don't just spam, they weaponize language. They spread fear, confusion, and misinformation with the same precision as a machine. This isn't just noise, it's a calculated attack on our trust. We can't let this slide. Every post, every comment that smells like AI is a crack in the foundation of our community. We must act before it's too late. This isn't just about rules, it's about responsibility. We are the last line of defense. Don't let these bots rewrite our reality. Report them, disrupt them, protect our community. The fight isn't over, not yet. You see it in the comments, sudden, repetitive, and oddly perfect. It's not just a post, it's a pattern, a flood of identical voices, all speaking in unison, all trying to push the same agenda. It's hiding in your everyday life, in the memes, the polls, the popular posts that seem too perfect, too polished, too eager to be liked. It's not just noise, it's a calculated machine. Even your own interactions can be manipulated, likes, shares, replies, all shaped by invisible hands. The bot isn't just posting, it's shaping the conversation, the culture, the truth. This isn't just a glitch in the system, it's a shift in how we communicate. The line between human and machine is blurring, and if we don't act, we lose more than just our attention. You might not notice it at first, but it's already in your feed, your interactions, your beliefs. It's not just noise, it's a force and it's growing. I want to show you a real example of how this plays out. A user posts something that feels off, too perfect, too structured, too much of a pattern. It's not just the content, it's the way it's written. No human would write like that. It feels like a machine trying to mimic human thought. Once reported, it goes into the system. But it's not just about removing the post. It's about exposing the pattern, stopping the spread, and protecting the community. This isn't just a glitch. This is a growing threat. We can't afford to ignore it. We need to be vigilant, to act fast, and to trust our instincts. Every report you make is a step toward keeping this community safe. It's not about being a truth police. It's about protecting the integrity of our space. The numbers are staggering. We're seeing more bots in a single day than we did in weeks. It's like the walls are closing in. They're not just posting, they're arguing, spreading misinformation, and flooding our threads with garbage. It's overwhelming. This isn't just noise. It's a coordinated attack on our community. The bots are getting smarter, faster, and more aggressive. We can't fight this alone. Every report you make is a brick in the wall we're building to stop them. The battle is at its peak. We're running out of time, but we're not backing down. When AI posts start flooding the feed, it's like watching a silent storm. No thunder, no lightning, just a slow, creeping tide of inhuman content. People begin to notice the patterns. Posts that don't make sense, comments that repeat the same phrase, replies that never engage with the original message. The community starts to fracture. Trust erodes. Conversations turn into accusations. People begin to doubt whether they can even tell what's real anymore. And in the silence between the posts, the bots keep coming, unseen, unchallenged, and ready to drown the community in their own quiet chaos. No one talks about the cost of this. No one mentions the silent damage. We're not just fighting bots, we're fighting a system that's been designed to erase us. Every post, every comment is a shadow. We're being watched. We're being manipulated, and the worst part, no one's even looking. We can't protect ourselves if we don't admit we're being attacked. We can't fight what we don't see, and we can't stop it if we don't speak up. This is the downside nobody puts on the brochure. It's not just about bots. It's about the silence that lets them take over, and it starts with us. We didn't just wake up one day and realize something was wrong. It was a slow, creeping realization, like shadows stretching longer than they should. People started noticing the same posts, the same comments, repeating over and over like a broken record, but with no human touch. It took hours, days, even weeks of digging through patterns, cross-referencing, and questioning everything we thought we knew about what was real. But we kept going, not because we had all the answers, but because we knew the stakes were too high to ignore. And that's how we got here, not with a single moment of clarity, but with a collective effort to uncover what was hidden in plain sight. There's a post that looks perfectly normal, but it's been up for hours and never gets any replies. It's a story about a strange dream someone had, but the language is oddly smooth, almost like it was written by a machine. It's not spam, not exactly. It's not violating any rules, but it's also not human. It's like a ghost in the system, hiding in plain sight, waiting for someone to notice it's not real. This is the kind of thing that's hard to catch. It's not outright spam, it doesn't break any rules, but it's not real. It's like a shadow of a post that never existed, but somehow appears in our feed. This is the edge case. Not spam, not a direct violation, but still something that doesn't belong here. It's the kind of thing that makes you question what you see, and that's a problem. This is the kind of thing that needs reporting, even if it doesn't break any rules. Because the real danger isn't the obvious spam. It's the ones that look normal but still aren't. What if we didn't just tolerate AI but weaponized it? Imagine a world where bots are used to spread misinformation, manipulate opinions, or even incite violence. This isn't science fiction. It's a real possibility, and we're already seeing its early signs. We have the tools, the data, and the power to shape narratives at scale. But with that power comes responsibility. If we don't guard against abuse, we risk letting our own systems become the very thing we're trying to stop. This isn't just about bots anymore. It's about control. Control over information, control over truth, and control over how we think. The line between helpful AI and dangerous manipulation is thinner than we realize. We can't afford to be passive. If we don't actively work to prevent abuse, we're complicit in the very systems we claim to be fighting. The future of this community depends on our vigilance, our clarity, and our courage to act. Every report you make, every voice you raise is a line in the sand. We're not just fighting for this subreddit, we're fighting for the integrity of the information we all rely on. Please do your part. This is our moment. Think of it like a virus spreading through a network, silently taking over conversations you once trusted. These bots don't just spam. They mimic real voices, making it harder to tell what's real and what's not. The more these bots spread, the more they erode the trust we've built in our community over the years. We've fought spam before, but this is different. This is a whole new kind of threat, one that hides in plain sight. This isn't just about numbers. It's about the integrity of our space and the people who make it real. Experts argue over whether AI is the real enemy or just a symptom of a deeper, more human problem. Some say it's the bots that are poisoning the conversation, while others insist it's the users who have lost their way. Some see AI as a force of chaos, others as a mirror reflecting our own worst instincts. No one agrees on the answer, but all of them agree on one thing. The problem is getting worse. Little sponsor break. Check out the Fire TV stick. Comment this emoji if you made it to the end.